Birmingham City fans, here's what I'm hearing and how I'm thinking about it. Here's the facts. Birmingham could be waiting for a new director of football and is waiting to join, maybe on contract release clauses, for example, equally as right now the club is between directors of football. Is this role now defunct? Craig Gardner's gone, and Knighthead are still thinking of not recruiting his successor. But restructure how we operate currently. Every signing had to go through the Gardner office. It now makes sense that passing the reins to Chris Davies and the recent coaches and support are here to help him. That gap can, or even does, look like a slowdown in transfers. And yeah, from the outside it feels quiet, but quiet doesn't mean nothing's happening. It could be we are waiting for the World Cup to finish or the new person to come in. It usually means the process is shifting, behind the scenes and ready to jump when required. Here's the reasonable theory, not confirmed fact, just smart reading of how clubs operate. If Knighthead see this director of football hire as one of the biggest calls they'll make, it makes sense they'd want that person to shape the rest of the summer, not inherit a half-built squad. That doesn't mean deals stop. Chris Davies and the recruitment team continue identifying targets, building shortlists, running data, watching clips, and speaking to agents. Negotiations can still take place. Getting prices, understanding clauses, setting up medical windows. The difference is likely in who hits go. The incoming director of football could step in to make final calls, set the order of priorities, yet Birmingham cannot continue to sign over priced failures like some last season and decide where the budget bites hardest, not wasted in bravado. This is pretty normal. A DOF's job is to stitch the short term with the long term, oversee the recruitment strategy, approve the priorities, negotiate alongside the executives, and make sure every signing makes football sense now and 12 months from now. It's less about one marquee name and more about building a squad with logic. Profiles, ages, resale potential, complementary skill sets, and a playing identity that survives a couple of bad weeks. We learnt good players can make rubbish leaders. So when a club's between director of football must be better than the manager. Either that or the tail wags the dog. Players GX is not as good as a recommendation from a boss who only picks what's left from the best. That way, you don't stack signings that clash with the vision that person brings on day one. Could there also be a hidden hand directing sales right now? It should be the new boss? Or is it Chris Davies waiting, beginning his new role? Chris lives or dies from here on. It's possible there's guidance from ownership or a trusted advisor, especially on outgoing deals, salary trimming, contract situations, or players who want minutes elsewhere. I'm just interested, or AI, the only blue nose who thinks this, but again, no confirmation. What I can say fairly is this. Could Birmingham City's quiet spell be linked to the search for a new director of football? Yes, but also no, you decide. There's no club statement that says it is, but it would be strategically sound if Knighthead want their new football chief to help shape the next wave of signings. And if that's the plan, here's what to expect. Then, once the appointment lands, a quick burst. A couple of deals prioritized fast because the pre-work's done, targeted moves that fit Chris Davies' style, balance the wage bill, and add specific tools. Pace out wide, ball progression, set-piece value, or leadership in the spine. Bottom line, patience now could pay off in coherence later. Build a plan, then buy to the plan. If Knighthead truly rate this higher, waiting a little beats rushing a lot. Don't mistake silence for inaction. It might just be the setup before the swing. Keep right on. And please subscribe. My subscribers are outnumbered 90 to 1.